Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We'll be playing Fiddlesticks versus Mr. Zed. Probably a fine matchup for us, especially since we have that CC. For the runes here, Electrocute, Cheap Shot, Grizzly Mementos, Ultimate Hunter. Combo that Ultimate Hunter with the new Axiom Arcanist. And we're going to have our ulti up more often and deal more damage with it. And then we got Transcendence for more. Whoa, what is going on? Yeah. Must be Weird Guy Wednesday. What are we thinking here, Mr. Zed? Smite. Yeah, we tried. Alrighty, bye-bye, Mr. Zed. W. Yeah, you can't really deal much damage to me, can you? I tried to combo my, Andy flashes. I tried to combo my Smite off his auto attack, but then he didn't auto attack, so that was really lame for me. Honey, I've been invaded level 1 as Fiddlesticks. Some things never change. I haven't played Fiddlesticks in quite some time, but every time I do, I get invaded like no one's business, and it never matters. It's always something stupid like that. Because Fiddlesticks heals off the camps, and the enemy champion he's fighting, it is just almost impossible to die if you keep pressing W. Whatever, I'll just clear my camps. Right, so the jungle path for Fiddlesticks in the early game, you want to clear down towards bot side 9 times out of 10. The reason being that you can kill bot laners, you can't kill Urgot top lane. And then you want to get all of your camps every single time, so where we lost the blue buff, that does hurt, but it is what it is. As every single camp you get is going to get you closer and closer to level 6. Now you can skip camps when there's plays, but you want to do it reactively, because Fiddlesticks has some CC, but it's very hard to deal his damage proactively. Because he's so stationary when you W, look, you can't move. So if the enemy's running away, they just always get away. That part really sucks. Let's actually skip red buff here. If I skip red buff, then my Krugs and Raptors will respawn at the same time. And then if Mr. Zed is invading, well, he's wasting his own time. Alrighty, with the Q that gives us our CC, deals current HP damage, so when you cast it sooner, that's better. The E fears them, and if you hit any ability from the Fog of War, you also fear the enemy when you have the Q. Just like that. Alrighty, let's finish this red buff. Slowly but surely. And now we don't have to do a gank just because we're done with our camps. My bot lane's pushed in, getting owned. Vladimir is Vladimir, not a real champion. Any day, Fiddlesticks. Any day now. 4 minutes and we're not done with the full clear. With that being worded, that kind of tells us that Zed has been on the bot side and probably already done that Scuttle Crab. So I'll get my reset off. We'll look for boots and an amp tome and kind of figure things out as we go here. Proto Belt or Leandries can be your first item. So this game where they have the Urgot, a Zed, an Echo, and Ezreal, I'm kind of thinking the Proto Belt first. That will give us some damage and mobility as well as some HP. The boots also give us some mobility, and you really want those in the early game, as Fiddlesticks does a lot of walking around. He gets his steps in, that's for sure. W, smite. E, auto, moving. Auto, Q, W. Yeah, you really thought, didn't you, Zed? Auto, moving. Auto, flash, W. Healing, E, auto. Nice. That has to be so lame for them. We both heal and deal damage. Back to the camps. If I have 1 HP, I'm going back to the camps. We're going to heal back to full. Lol. Auto. QW. Right, so we see Zed in the river there. And then I just take the fight into him. As soon as you cast your first W... Well, you want to try to cast your first W soon, because then your second one comes up and your third one, and and you just keep casting them. That's where you really get your value as Fiddlesticks. Now on the second turn here, the Void Grubs and the Dragon are up. I want to play for both of them, but it's kind of awkward, eh? 19 seconds on Void Grubs, so I'll do my Raptors and then we can decide after that. Yeah, don't forget we're still down tempo in terms of XP. Mr. Zed doesn't care at all. Whoa, Karma's there. Well, that makes things simple for me. If the enemy support's gonna just hang out with Zed on the top side, and I have a Yumi, I'm not going topside. If you waste time fighting stuff you can't win, then you lose. Fiddlesticks does not have that time to play with in the early game. Help. Nice. That's why I moved over here so that Karma couldn't see me. W. Moving. Alrighty, let's try to finish the dragon. They might show up, but that's okay. Yeah, beat him up. Zed might go for the dragon. E. Q. W. Nice. Oh, jeez. Okay. W. We were healing off the dragon and the champions. Lol. E. Auto. Please, please, don't auto me. Nice. Yumi, we're friends. Back to the camps. Oh, that was crazy. I start the dragon. I invite the enemy into the river. Do you guys want to come die? And they say, yes, we do. We hate living. Very nice. They got so surprised that the Twitch was there, too. Now we're talking, Bobs. 4 assists, but that's fine with me. My allies are so fed. Sword Pin Boots, Amp Tome, and then another Control Ward to the top side. We want those Sword Pin Boots early because we're on a roll here. More mobility and more damage. And then another Amp Tome just to speed up the clear. Now, we just need 1 camp for level 6, and that's where the whole game changes here for Fiddle. We max that W early to deal damage and heal. But now, with this ulti, it deals so much damage. This is where you make it or break it on Mr. Fiddlesticks. So, I'm going to do my blue buff first, and then we'll see if Mr. Zed is on those Void Grubs. Yeah. And he's not. Now that's crazy. I'll pull these bad boys out. Alrighty. Just a matter of time. Now don't use the Q here. If we have the Q and Zed shows up, then we are in business. And after these, maybe I can look for a gank. Alrighty, finish those. Check for the wards. Wow, there's no wards? Okay. If Urgot moves up, I could kill. Nice, we're in business. Ulti. Q. E. W. That is so much damage, man. Fiddlesticks is so balanced. And now we go back to the camp. So we got level 6 off blue, did the Void Grub. Since we were level 6 in the river, we try for a gank, and then after that, return to the camps with our ulti down. And we are good to go. This is the perfect rotation for Fiddle to make sure that you have your impact and get yourself strong. The only answer that I can see is Zed might take my red side, but that's a damn deal. I killed your top laner, dude. The invincible Urgot. Alrighty, move it on down here. We got 3 stacks of the Ultimate Hunter. Axiom Arcanist refunded 7 seconds and dealt 30 extra damage, okay. This is also the buffed Electrocute. We didn't have many early plays, so we didn't get to see the impact of Electrocute. That has its most impact if there's a ton of fights. Level like 5, you know? Which sometimes that's how it goes, but not this time. Mr. Echo is probably just gonna exit, so... Since this guy's fighting off my tempo, it's just not my issue. Close. Alrighty, I'll move towards mid lane if they want to be stupid. Looks like they don't want to be stupid, so I'll keep farming. Even though Vladimir died, that's fine. And then we don't move there because we don't have ulti, and there's no guarantee that the fight would like move this way, you know, right into my hands. Whoa, Nelly. I think I can kill Ezreal without ulti. Gonna walk into him, and then we're gonna auto. And then we're gonna auto. And then we're gonna use E, and then we're gonna auto, and then we're gonna QW. Yep. That's a good kill right there. Yeah, let's push the wave here. This is too big. E, W. You want to use the E first. The W second part deals more damage the lower the target is, but it's always awkward farming a minion wave as Fiddle. Nice, we got the whole Proto Belt. Proto Belt Control Ward, and off we go. Proto Belt gives us that dash that also deals damage. That's going to help us get on top of targets like Ezreal, the most elusive person ever. And with my ulti up and all the camps down, it's time to get into the river and do a play. Kill some bad guys. And he's already dead. Urgot is also dead. To the bot side. Even though my camps are respawning, it's time to party. Proto Belt gives us AP, HP, ability haste. All those are very good stats for Fiddle, and we'll look for Leandri second to make more of that. Malignance is ultra outdated on Fiddlesticks. You do not need that. You have Axiom Arcanist, Ultimate Hunter, and ability haste from items. You do not need Malignance for, quote, more ultis, if it even gives you that. They should know that I'm here, as I've walked over 2 control words now. Sorry. Alright. Here's one thing we can do with the dragon. We E it, and then pull it out. And we just invite the enemy in. Careful now. This shit's warded. Now if they want to come fight this dragon fight, I have ulti. Good luck to them. Zed's nowhere to be found either. Guess we'll just finish the dragon. Well, the Void Grubs are coming up, so I'm just going to maneuver around this way, trying to avoid the vision so I can cross sides. I want to get to those Void Grubs and fight with my team. They're strong as well, my Warwick and the Vladimir. So I want to try to skirmish for this. Come on, Betsy, I got Proto Belt and an ulti. Let's spend it. They're not doing Void Grubs? Are they doing anything? Do they have a job? Do your parents know you're playing League of Legends and you're unemployed right now? W. Okay. I have the flank. Ulti. And then Proto Belt. Flash Q. Oh. Well, that wasn't super well played by me, but Warwick cleans it up and doesn't die, so I guess it was good enough. I tried to get on top of the Zed, but the Zed ulted when I used my Q, so he didn't get feared. And then I used my E, but I'm not sure if it did anything. Hopefully it did. And our reward, the 6 Void Grubs. The enemy team's so screwed, Bob. Score 16-6. They're so screwed. They're gonna feel the pain. Now our job to push the pace is to... Our next goal is going to be to get level 11. We got level 9, that's our W max. That's good. But there's still more. We want to get level 11 so that we get our ulti. We get our second point in our ulti. Increasing damage and lowering the cooldown. That's where the real fun starts. Let's go back to our camps now and farm. We just did a lot of plays skipping the camps, don't forget. And now it's time to clear all of them to try to get closer to that level 11. Oh. Zed took my top side, I see. Oh well, you have 111 CS, oh no. Oh no, watch out. Ugh. Oh. And then W the big one. Save the E for the small ones. And then miss half of them. Well, bot lane took turret. Since they're going to stay, so will I. If they fight, then they can be collapsed on, so it's better that we're here. If I'm here, I can make some money. Past level 6, the trinket reveals wards. And with Grizzly Mementos... Oh, they FF, I see. GG. Final score, 2-0-5. Thanks for watching, Bob. See you in the next one. Subscribe. Alrighty, welcome to game 2. I'm going to be playing versus Gwyn this time. I want to try a weird jungle path. I tried this one out the other day on Bel'Veth and it worked, and I was just so pleasantly surprised. So what we'll be doing is wolves. Start the wolves, do the Gromp, do the blue, and then gank mid, and then farm my camps. Against Gwyn, she's going to full clear regardless, and I don't have any say in that. But what I can do is attack her lanes because she doesn't have any say in that. Lol. You have to farm your camps, Gwyn. Fiddlesticks can run around like an asshole, and you can't do anything about it. Lol. Yeah, Axiom Arcanist has definitely given Fiddlesticks a whole lot more power than he had before. And it's surprising that you don't see this champion too often. I think he's very good. Just kind of unique and probably boring for most players, so I guess that's why you don't see him. Oh, nice. What is this guy's path? I didn't see a red buff on him, but With 2 camps killed, maybe he did... I don't know. Anyways. Well, I can't gank mid lane if he's pushed in. So I guess I'll just keep farming. Come on, Betsy. Ooh, that one was too much to ask, eh? That's going to cost us quite a bit of time, but oh well. Could be a happy little mistake here if I can gank the Cho'Gath. I'll be honest, I've never kited the blue buff to the right to finish it off like that. Yeah, it's just going to be too much. Even if I show here, it's whatever. It is what it is. Put a point in my Q, even though the W would be faster to clear, because we don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. Anything at all. Is this inefficient on the clear? Duh. Duh. But listen, Bob, if you never take any chances, you never win it big. You can do your efficient, perfect clear when you're trying to only climb, but whenever I play the game, I play for multiple reasons, not just one. I play to play well, I play to get better, and then I play to win. Pretty much in that order. Actually, I think I play to get better more than I play to play well. Righty, I still might have my gank on mid lane. Lord knows that Gwen got that scuttle crab over me. The world's slowest full clear here, but here we are. Nice. Flash, Q. E, moving. Auto, W. Health potion. I might be fine here. Moving. Auto, moving. Ouch. E, auto, W. Q, run. Oh! We kite out because she wants to land that Q on me and she can't have it. See? No such thing as a bad attack. Even though my Victor took forever to follow up. Let's just get those sword pin boots. Get on out there. You never have to wait for HP as Fiddlesticks. Just right back onto the map. Lol. They try to attack. The Gwen tried to gank? Haha. Ridiculous. Oh. Yep, Fiddlesticks has a lot of that CC. He's honestly a bruiser, man. He has CC, he has damage, and he has tankiness. That's so weird. I mean, we definitely know that by the build Protobell into Leandri's. One or the other first, but like, dude. Fiddlesticks is a bruiser. That's so weird. 50 seconds on those Void Grubs, and I just want to clear it down. Get level 5 and then do my bruiser stuff here. Man, that's probably why Fiddlesticks isn't picked as much. Dude, it's the Lilia thing. Lilia's an AP bruiser, and everyone plays her to just farm. That's how it used to be. It doesn't work anymore. It hasn't worked for a long time. But everyone just keeps farming and farming. Oh, I didn't get my free win? No, jackass. You don't become Thanos Karthus by farming on Lilia. They don't have the clear speed anymore, so it is what it is. Those other jungle YouTubers be like, clear the camps and pray. Pray it all works out. Me personally, hit the fucking bad guy. Press 1 if you want to hit the bad guy. Press 2 if you want to spend your life farming camps and eating impossible whoppers. Let me know. Ready? Right. Auto. If Twitch can get his E off, then he can kill. Might as well show up here, but I'd be super surprised if there's not a ward. Walk right into him first. Q. E, W. Nice. And just back to the minions. Looks like they're doing the Void Grub, so I'll try for the dragon. Cho'Gath's so kindly telling us that he's doing that. And I can't solo kill Lulu, so I won't be showing up. No, they're gonna cross sides. This isn't good. Victor, push up, dog. Let me see if they're coming. At least I got Raccoon with me. Okay, nice. I thought Gwen was crossing through mid, and then was coming to kick my ass on Dragon. That'd be an ultra bummer, because I couldn't answer with the objective this turn. Despite my allies' plethora of mistakes. Alrighty. Let's finish this bad boy off. Smite. Gives us a little bit more damage on that W. Remember, the W deals more damage on the last part. Whenever they're lower on HP. It's gonna happen without me, so I'll just reset. Faded Ashes this time. We're going to go for Liandry's. They're pretty tanky. Cho'Gath, Varus with the Lulu, Gwen, and Riven. These are all very tanky champions, so give me the Liandry's. They're also melee champs that dive in, so I don't need the Proto Belt to reach them, unlike last game. Let's get level 6 and then gank top lane. Perfect, a Scuttle Crab. Don't mind if I do. As we progress here too, we also get that Transcendence bonus. That's ability haste for our Q and our W. Mainly the W. The W refunds some of the cooldown whenever you use it, and it's just ultra important to have that up as often as possible. Get him! Nice. Ulti. Bro. Not good. Not good at all. I should have waited for Riven to attack. I relied on Darius engaging, and that was not a smart move where he's 1-4. Shit. Double or nothing. Into the bush. I can see the Riven as she dashes in. She'll feel pretty hot here after... There we go. Enduring. She has to keep pressing into Darius here. E. Q. W. Ow. Wish me luck. I'm dead. Well, relying on Darius was an ultra mistake once again. That is not good. Returning to the camps as a failure is not good here, but... Darius played it impressively bad. What we want to happen is Darius pulls the Riven into me, and then I fear. Because I was in the bush, I can fear Riven with my E. Because whenever you hit him with an ability from the bush, then you get the fear off when they don't see you. But what he did was just take the fight right there, assuming that I would walk into Riven. That doesn't work either, because then she walks away and I can't get my W damage. Alrighty, let's just primarily play for mid or bot lane here. We have to totally just give up top lane, obviously. That's what I should have done to begin with, but here we are. Learn from my mistakes, dude. I played double or nothing and got nothing? Shit! Never stop gambling. What if I went up there and ulted again, huh? The reason I don't go up there and do it again, even though my ulti's coming up, is because I have all these camps up. I can go from level like 6 all the way to close to level 8. Naturally, I would have had the ulti. What's nice about the Faded Ashes, though, is that you burn the camp, and then you can kind of walk it to the next one a whole lot easier. So pull these bad boys together, make them kiss, W. Yeah, our clear speed is still very good, so luckily we can make up for the little bit of feeding. And now I'm going to play for the bot lane here. I'm going to play as if their bot lane will attack Twitch and then look for an ulti. I don't want to do a straight up fight topside because Darius is not a champion. Rakan doesn't know that yet, though. Check for the wards, and then here we go, baby. Nice. Ulti. Q. E. W. Nice. Noobs down. That is so much damage. And now we can just push. We don't have any Void Grubs, but see what we can do. Any Gromp? Nope. Let's reset. We can't contest topside. We give that. We play for what we can do, but we really try for an attack. We don't just farm and reset. That's not good enough. We farm into the play, try for the play, and then let it rip. Whether it works out or not, that's not important. What's important is that you try for the play. Okay, camps are down. They're chasing Victor, so let's try to help. Yo, try to dodge something. Oh, jeez. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. You gonna dash over? Nope. Take this. Q. Auto. E. W. Boink. Nice. Always use that silence before our W. Cho'Gath can use his W to silence us, so don't want that to happen. Back to the camps. My ulti is up. Hold on. Kill Varus. No amount of farming is going to save this one. Now with top lane being 1 and 8. We already have the Liandry's in bank too, so. It's all good. It's all good. Ulti. What is this guy thinking? Q. E. W. Ha! Twitch just walks into Lulu. Yippee, I found my real allies. I think I found my friend group at school. Not the stinky lame kids who spam the same joke 4,000 times. Uh-oh. Q. E. W. I'm so dead. Flash. Run. Walking into them was the mistake there. If I pull them in, then I have a chance. We got the Leandries. This gives us AP ability, AP, HP, the max health burn, and the percentage damage increase. Very similar to Proto Belt in terms of the stats, but gives us a little bit more damage to the tankier targets, such as their entire team. Our ulti's up in 30 seconds, dude. The Ultimate Hunter and Axiom Arcanist are so strong. We don't have any other ability haste, so... we've been perpetually down on tempo this game. That's why we're not level 10 yet, but... Oh! Smite. Nice, I didn't get knocked up. Oh my god, she still wants it. Ouch. Blast Cone. EW is all I got. Watch out, it's a real champion! Darius got nerfed this patch for his jungle clear, you know? I wonder if this guy that's 1 in 8 is like, yeah, it's because of the nerf. It's because of his damage to monsters nerf. I can't win top anymore. I have to go 1 in 8. Oh. Nice. Cho'Gath is landing those Qs, though. We gotta be careful. Back to my jungle camps, as I was fucking saying, man. Can a white boy play a league? I need LP. Oh, they took bot turret? Man. So we finished the one camp, we want to pull it into the next one, especially as you enter the mid game. You start having the damage for that. It works out that basic concept of whenever the camp is low, you pull it to the next one anyways. Like I'm pulling the Gromp towards the Raptors, because it's going to die in my next W. Fiddlesticks has that uber clear, but not if you don't utilize it. Come fight me. Q. Auto. W. Smite. Okay. E. Run. W. Back over. Ulti. No, don't run. Nice. W. Oh, we got one. No, it's a real champion. Q. Miss me. E. Moving. W. Wow, she played that bad. Let's go. We can win. She has 125 CS, so there's basically no chance that her jungle camps are up. So I'm going to do mine instead. 60 seconds on my ulti. That is balanced. Bro, Fiddlesticks is stronger than ever. Yeah, my allies suck, but... Dude, I really bet the reason this champion does not have a high win rate is because people only farm. And that's really fucking tilting me right now. I feel like LS. Old man screams at the clouds. Please gank. Please play tempo. Please farm to a level up and then go fight, as junglers should, and then return to the camps to get your catch-up XP. And then everyone's like, what if we full cleared and waited? That's awesome, man. What if you full cleared and waited for the enemy to make an egregious, outrageous mistake? Until 28 minutes you're farming. Oh, look, they made the one mistake. Awesome. E, W, Q, Auto. We're just dead. We're just dead and it's not even close. I have Raccoon. E, W. Okay, there's the knock-up. Q. And we can't win. Real champion incoming. My ulti wasn't up for that. Oh, she has Merc Treads. Well, that doesn't help. She got the knock-up or the stun on me. I did EW, and then she cancels my W, and I'm kind of screwed from there. Oh well. That's Ribbon's ulti. My ulti is up, so it's a messy game. You already know. Why people be like, should you have just farmed there? Yes. Yes, that was also an option, but what if we killed Ribbon? Then we like instantly win the game. Should you never try for play? Yeah, if you bunt the ball, you'll get more bases, but if you try to actually hit a home run, you know, you might become the best of all time. Q, E, W. Smite. Moving. Going long. Can nail their bot lane here. Ulti. Q, E. Moving. Moving. W. Nice. See, Bob, there's no such thing as a bad attack. I overdid it, Riven overdid it, and it's Saul Goodman. If I never did that attack, none of this action would have happened. And I wouldn't have utilized any of my time. I would have just been farming camps and standing still. Who am I justifying this to so far? Listen, let me just play the game. I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page here. I'm like shadowboxing nothing for no particular reason. Alrighty. Riven was pretty chunked, so we can probably get that top turret. Lord knows we're not going to get that dragon on the bot side, so I'll help Darius with this and then return to the Scuttle Crab afterwards. Against the world's strongest Riven. 29 seconds on my ulti. She has the Merc Treads, that's very lame for me, but it is what it is. 15 seconds on the ulti. 8 seconds, hold up, winnable. Nice, Q, E, moving, W. Nice, we got our flash. Alrighty, that's the play. Now I'm gonna rotate mid with my ulti up. We're not gonna reset just yet, even though I have Proto Belt. We wanna stay on the map and use our ulti first. Or at least play our chances for the opportunity, so we move around the fog of war here and try to get into a position in which we could do it. There we go. Perfect, don't even have to use my ulti for this one. Q. Oh! Run! Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, I should have flashed down. I should have flashed down the second I saw Riven. I could have got over the wall. Real champion incoming. Give me that cloth armor. Well, we got the Proto Belt. That'll help me run the hell away from Riven. That's one thing. It also lets me extend the range of my ulti, so... Real champion, holy. Well, at least Riven's their whole team. It is playable because we have our CC. The more points we get in our queue, the longer it lasts. So, as we go into the late game, I'll have my Zhonya's, hopefully, and then I'll have that CC. Thank God it's point and click. Ulti. Proto Belt. E. Gotcha. Smite. Run. Use the smite to get the movement speed to run away. Well, that works out. I got my kill. Lord knows we're not team fighting. So, I'll clear some camps and then reset. Whoa! Real champion is dead. Seekers is 1300. Winnable. Since they don't have a Dragon Soul stack and they haven't taken any base turrets yet, I'm feeling pretty good. We're about to be level 13, and that'll give us our Q max, aka our fear duration, aka the only tool we have to deal with real champion Riven. We'll go from there. Burn, baby, burn. Everyone's setting up for a pick here. Should just wait. Q. E. W. Nice, nice, just push top, guys. Just push top. I dare ya. Everyone's gonna go mid, so I have to follow. I have a great ulti angle with that ward there. I wait for my allies to move and then I mirror them. But I want to be behind them, wait for the enemy to engage and then ulti. If I go in by myself, it doesn't work. Ulti! Proto Belt. Q. E. W. Wish me luck. Nice, that's one. Smite. Oh, I should have smited earlier. Cho'Gath is so fast, I forgot. With that new build. Rakan, we appreciate the effort, but not exactly what we're looking for. Alrighty. Darius has that turret. Yeah, that's basically all there is to do, huh? Let's just reset. We're bringing it back. They said it couldn't be done. Oh, give me the Needlessly. As much as I want the Zhonya's, we need the damage from the Needlessly. That's 65 ability power. That's the entire Liandry's worth of ability power. We need that as we enter the mid game. Going untargetable is not going to matter if I don't deal any meaningful damage. They are so in our jungle right now. They're trying to attack us for sure. Oh. This shit is so warded right here. Q. E. W. Run! Proto Belt. Get him! There you go. Knock up. Smite. E. W. Q. Okay. Ulti. And I'm just dead. There you go. There you go. I mean, good enough. I'm surprised Darius can kill anyone. Doink. And there's the full cleanup eventually. The targets was just mixed. Twitch was hitting their backline and Victor was hitting the Riven. And it's better to have Twitch hitting Riven because he deals real damage. Victor deals funny damage. Well, we got the Seekers and 2 control wards. That will really help us as we're setting up for this Baron. The Baron is everything. The way that you win these Baron fights is getting a good ulti. And you don't get a great ulti from here. You have to get a great ulti from like over here or over here. Flanking the enemy and then surprising them. Alright, let's clear some camps. We're looking for level 16. That will give us our final point in our ulti. This downtime, we have a little bit of time to farm. Burn, baby, burn. Nice. No. Oh, I hate when I miss the W on the big part of the camp. Burn, baby, burn. Whoa. Okay. This is fine. Q. This is not fine. This is not fine at all. My team's dead. I have to position for the Baron ulti right now. They killed my bot lane, and all they're going to do is try to do the Baron, so wish me luck. Wow, that's going to see me too. This is not good. This is not good at all. I need to run. They're going to hit that Scuttle Crab. It procs the vision thing. Run! Q! Ah. Shit. Man. Well, they got the Baron. Let's just reset. There's nothing for me to do. There's no camps to farm. There's nothing. One random death until the enemy gets Baron. No. Let's get level 15 and wait for the enemy to push. Now, well, so much for the Baron fight. Now the enemy is going to push with Baron, and I can look for ultis. We want a team fight ulti, not a single pick, like onto the Riven. It's not good enough. You need to kill everyone. And to do that, you have to wait for them to push, wait for them to engage, and then go. It takes a lot of patience. A lot of patience and a little bit of vision control, so. And my ally is random dead again. Another one. Let's make it a third. Fuck it. Waiting on the mid turret was never an option, eh? Let's just let it rip. Ulti. Proto Belt. And I don't have, Sonya's. call. E. Q. W. Rest in peace. Well, GG. Wow, this is too hard of a game, man. Listen, I contributed to the Riven, but like, bro. I rest my case, Your Honor. Your Honor, like, bro, dude. I rest my case. Well, GG. Final score, 8-7 and 10. Leandre's dealing 2.4k. Protobell dealing 200. It is what it is. GG. See you in the next one.